flip this around. Hello out there in internet land. I hope you guys are all doing well. I gotta turn my speaker down first because otherwise I forget and then I come in tomorrow morning and it's creepy and weird. So, how are you guys doing out there? It is Thursday, I think. Yes. Sure. Why not? And we are continuing down officially Pinckney Ben Creations Week, or as it's known to the people who watch, the shit we made up. I'm really excited about today's. This is based on a 80% of an idea JT had with some Keith and some Tara, and that is how our best decisions are always made down here. Everybody together and somebody, respectfully saying, I don't know about that, but what about this? Hello to the Myers and to Petra and Jacinda. Those are the only people I know officially who are watching, but thank you, everyone. Also, a personal shout out before we go and see Keith. Happy birthday, Mom! I don't think she's watching, but it is now on record that I said happy birthday to my mother. Jacinda, I do not have anything in my office that could prove that it is Thursday. But thank you for that amazing retro joke. It's really fun when your friends of 15, 20, 38 years all watch and like to post things from your teens and 20s. It's entertaining. Let's go see Keith. Hopefully he's getting the bar together. At some point there'll also be a Greg sighting. It's much like a Sasquatch sighting. You never know when it'll be lumbering in the background. We're very excited about it. He is across the street doing something. I don't know, I haven't seen him today, other than a brief sighting at lunch. All right.
Across the street being unsupervised.
Hello, he did, in the brief sighting, he said, I really like being unsupervised, and then lumbered around. Mm-hmm. Hi, Keith.
Why, hello.
Hold on.
How's everyone out there? Ideally doing well. So, I'm very excited about this cocktail, too.
I know.
This is one that, because we're doing it iced, we've done it hot a lot of times, and it works spectacularly.
Hot.
But it's too warm out.
Oh my god, there's a bee.
Did the bumblebee come back in? Oh.
Sorry, everyone.
We get the bumblebee. Don't fly into the glass.
So we've been leaving the door open, so that people don't
take a minute to
touch
sort
it.
himself out.
If there's random, screaming... There's a bee
it's
in my
probably
hair.
me.
It's most likely Keith.
It's probably me. But in the meantime, let's make a drink, and then I'll figure out how to get the bumblebee out from under the cabinet.
He sounds angry, but he's a bumblebee, so we're fine. It's not a murder hornet, so it doesn't matter.
Oh god, and I'm not even gonna get started.
Or
on
a
that
gypsy moth, whatever that was.
Just a murder hornet and a gypsy moth.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. But let's drink.
Yeah, we're gonna drink. So. Made this up early.
There it is. So this episode is actually just going to be watching Keith
react to you screaming whenever you find a bee. Oh, this is great. This is going to be a great time. We're just going to make the drink.
Live internet shows.
I mean, I get it. Where's our Sasquatch? Because I'm not tall enough to fix any of this.
Nope, yeah, that's going to be a Greg problem. Does Greg like bees?
Yeah, Greg's fine with bees.
Okay, so not like Catelyn, where there's anything buzzing.
No. Catelyn is comical with bees.
Yeah.
So, take our shaker, get some ice in it. This
right,
is one of the easiest recipes.
This is what we're doing a cold ambush chai tea.
And we're gonna do 2 ounces apple ambush.
Bee, go outside.
Tara, leave the little guy alone. We'll get there in a minute.
He's hovering near my hair.
That's because he's going to make a nest in it to lay his eggs.
Oh, God. That's why I'd never wear it down. All right, guys, what he's using here is, this is one of those that I want to show because the brand is super important. Mm-hmm. And again, it's actually really easy to find. But this Oregon chai, and it does need to be the chai latte. Not just chai tea, the latte is important.
And here's the latte bit of it. We're going to be adding 2 ounces of milk. I literally just added...
We're using macadamia milk because I don't milk, and it's what we had. Because that's what's mine. So, it's actually quite nice. If you've never had this milk
actually is very pleasant.
It's quite good. It's a nut milk.
How do you milk a nut, Tara? Huh?
I don't know. Huh? I am not a nut milk farmer.
And now we shake. While Tara keeps looking for the beans.
No, that sounded like Greg is just joyriding on the forklift, which may or may not be happening outside.
Also a possibility. And then
I like that a latte too, Petra.
I'm gonna go.
I like it a latte too. So if you are making this, by the way, it has instructions on how to make it. I've made it with like the powdered milk before. Again, we're today making it with the macadamia milk. We've made it with, obviously you make it with half and half, the richer it is. But it literally is just apple ambush, this specific chai latte mix, in some type of dairy of your choice.
Cream-esque product.
Ooh, I don't like the way that sounds. And this here is the first time we're going to have it iced. So I'm going to turn this around.
Yeah, it's not at all
Normally
like I drank
we do this warm, and I just throw all of it into a coffee urn, and it is delightful. So this is our first time iced,
and it is also delightful. And again, if you use a creamier, thicker thing, it'll make like a little bit more of a latte-y head on it.
You know what? I can see though, like you could make this kind of like that, like a Vietnamese iced coffee with a little more, like using something a little sweeter.
Little sub, you mean nothing is made better with sweetened condensed milk.
This is delightful. The apple ambush just goes so well with the chai flavoring.
Okay,
and again, this is one of those brand specific. This is the best. It's also not that expensive, and you can find it everywhere. You can buy packs on Amazon, Walmart.
And there's just so many complementary spices. They work well for that reason. And again, the ambush is sweet enough. This needs no other sugar. It needs no other
it doesn't.
anything. The ambush brings all the sweetness to it that it needs. Oh, this is actually really, really...
It's almost like... So, as usual, I mean, we named ambush what we did for a reason. Mm-hmm. But it's almost... I hope that door's locked. Oh, it is. He has his keys. Never mind. Greg is attempting to come in. I just wanted to watch him.
And then we're gonna sick the bee on him.
Yes, there's a bee.
Oh, good.
But the ambush is so sweet in and of itself, and it always seems like it's that fine line of like, I know there's alcohol in there,
but and it's strong.
This is the chai iced tea. I said there might be a... Oh my god, it's a Sasquatch sighting!
Hello.
Hey, your tag's out. Come here. Okay.
I don't need you to touch me.
I don't want to. Don't make me. Don't make me. Put your tag in. Anyway, Greg, do you want to try the... I know... Did you like the hot chai latte at Firefest?
Yes.
Here is it cold. Now, to be fair, we did not use the half and half.
We used macadamia milk.
We used macadamia milk because...
It's very hard to macadamia nipple.
You know, Tara and her nut milk.
I don't know if I want to try this.
Just put it in your mouth, Greg. Nut milk.
Since you put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That
pretty
is
good.
that is 3/4 of the way to
Yeah,
basically a White Russian.
Yeah,
with cinnamon.
I think if you would use like a half and half, or even like mix
really
it
good.
a little bit. I mean, it's real easy.
Oh, yeah. That's
good.
delightful.
Yes, it really is.
That is absolutely delightful.
All right,
I'm gonna make
Greg
one
Brinker
more, sorry.
approves. Greg Brinker approves. So again, this is a super simple cocktail,
Super easy.
but super flavorful. I don't drink the ambush straight.
I don't either, but I was literally also thinking about how you could replace this with like vanilla ice cream and turn it into a shake.
Oh my god, you could make this a float. So again, whatever dairy...
Find whatever dairy you want. I recommend vanilla ice cream.
There's a whole lot of ideas happening really quickly in live time.
Mm-hmm. We recorded these ideas later.
We recorded them, but we're not going to watch it. So hopefully you remember, and you're like, hey, that one time you said this thing.
God knows my memory's not there. I do have some shout-outs. I had someone... Mother's Day's around the corner.
It is.
So for all of you with mother, I have a pad of paper that I completely forgot. There it is.
Speaking of memory.
What?
It was literally right here, and I
Also,
wandered
there
away.
goes some tasty hibiscus gin,
We're
everyone.
gonna have freshly squeezed hibiscus tomorrow.
Freshly squeezed hibiscus gin tomorrow. We're so excited. We are not open for tastings. We are only open for curbside and bottle sales to go. We can either manufacture. Yeah, we can either manufacture or you can be in here.
Fit like 2 people in to do a tasting.
So we decided you would rather be able to, at some point, get our product. So no, we are not open. We're looking at June, but we will keep everyone posted. We don't really know yet.
But we miss you, which is why we're doing this. We're trying to stay in touch.
Yeah, so shout outs.
So shout outs. These places are doing some form of like pick up Mother's Day brunch. Everywhere from great little like catering agencies. Some are offering like here's your cocktail choices, so you can have
Nice.
mimosas to margaritas to you name it. One of them is going to be the 612 North, and I think that's a catering agency. I don't think they're like a routine restaurant.
Okay.
But they have this whole kind of platter set up, a bunch of things for Mom. The Blue Duck in Maplewood, we've shouted out to them multiple times.
They're
but
doing pick
they're
up
doing
Mother's
a
Day?
great- Yeah, they're doing like a little Mother's Day package. Squire's Restaurant had
my
one
God,
coming.
I actually forgot about that.
And then this I thought was interesting. It's a food truck that's getting something ready for one, and it's Red Dirt Revival.
Where's that?
Food truck. They're out of St.
like-
Louis.
They're wherever they want to be.
That's true. Wherever they want. It's routine.
It's hot. It's 4:13.
He's also been alone all day.
I know.
Yeah.
You have tasted what it's like to be Catlin.
Yeah,
We almost
don't.
got
I'm
him
not
to-
reading that out loud
Nope,
because
nope.
he can.
I
Hi,
rem-
Randy.
I remembered what I needed to do today, so it wasn't Catlin.
You don't realize we
buddy.
thought about getting him 2 Furbies and just naming them Greg and JT.
and
so
having
we
them
could talk
sit
to
there
him.
so they could talk to him while he was
Well, if
there.
you're gonna do that, you have to get a little tiny Furby and then get a big Sasquatch doll. One of
Yeah.
those big, like 8-foot
A Teddy
I
Ruxpin.
definitely-
teddy bears.
We get a
Yeah.
Furby to Teddy
Teddy
Ruxpin.
Ruxpin.
I
Yeah.
have my visual doll that when you shake it, it goes. And I was
Can
like,
we put that on
that'll
the
work.
forklift?
Yeah.
Every time it goes
Please
over.
don't.
I've
You don't
had that
use the
toy.
forklift.
I've had that toy for 35 years.
Wow.
We'll get the E6000 and attach it to it.
Yes. The
Please don't do that.
By the way, if you don't know about the magic that is E6000, it
It's
is the
amazing.
It
greatest
attaches anything
glue.
to anything else.
It is the greatest glue in the world. It's very cheap. It's actually everywhere.
Also, it's
the
everywhere
best.
in Washington because there's stuff everywhere. It was some art project.
If it was
or
a,
something that
yeah, it was a
going on.
street artist.
Yeah, it was weird.
Wow.
It was a street art
Yeah, there's just
project.
stuff glued randomly around Washington.
All over the place.
As
Yeah.
a street
I don't know.
It's
artist.
ridiculous.
What kind of psycho would do that?
An absolute nut job.
I know.
Street artist.
Street artist.
I'm just gonna keep saying this.
I think it was Banksy. I think
It was the
I think
Washington
it was
Banksy. It was the Washington Banksy, also
That
known
is-
as
that is-
Wanksky.
He got carded for spray paint. He wasn't old enough, so now he uses glue. Which I don't
Somebody
think
out there
you can
loves
buy
the
also.
apple ambush. Well, you should make
Yeah,
it very
yeah.
delicious.
Whatever we talk about, that's not Wanksky.
This-
I said Banksky.
I said
Banksky?
Wanksky.
Oh.
The Washington Banksky.
Oh,
Wanksky.
Wanksky. I didn't even hear it.
No Wanksky.
Totally. Nope.
Yes. No, the apple ambush is great. And again, I don't drink it straight, but I do a lot of the
No,
cocktails.
don't drink it straight.
Don't. Greg will tell you. There's
You'll
a
have nothing
lot.
but dry pork to show for it.
Well, I'm the asshole for saying Wanksky, but you get to say dry pork.
Dry pork's a real thing. Wanksky. Well, I guess Wanksy is a real thing.
Anyway, we make a sangria with it. It really has a lot of good flavors. I find that if you serve it cold, it gets more apple, and if you serve it hot, it gets more of that baking
The
cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Also,
and all
if
the
you keep
spices
it
in
really cold, you forget that it's alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put this bottle in your refrigerator,
Belosh, she said she missed
Pay
the chai we
attention.
used.
Oh, there you go.
The best. It's also like one of the cheapest. You can find it everywhere. I bought this at Target.
she lives real close to me too.
But make sure it's the chai latte. It's important.
Yeah, she lives real close to us. I can just
also,
drop it
She
by.
does. We are using the Milkademia that I bought at Costco a while ago because
Nut milk.
I like nut milk.
I don't even know what to add to any of this.
Nothing. Just
And then
nothing.
our apple ambush, for those, if you have
Yes.
not seen the new label,
let me
it
get the
has
old
been
label.
out for almost a year. This is the new outfit that the apple ambush comes in. We did decide that we should maybe keep it as a product,
Yeah.
and made it
pretty
look a
classy this
little
way.
bit fancier. So this is what you may remember, and you may remember the original, which is not this.
And some of these are
But you also may still
around.
see this. Where you?
Yeah.
What do you?
Boop.
Are you?
Boop.
This may still be on the shelf in some places, but
This is what
the
it
new
will
one.
within the summer.
Yes,
So, yes.
it is really
Speaking
good.
of summer,
The flavor is the same.
Yes.
the grilling.
Oh.
Your discovery. I was going to say, you're the one who discovered this.
Pork chops. It was Rebecca's idea. Shout out to my wife, Rebecca.
You know how to not have dry pork.
Have Rebecca cook it.
Have Rebecca do it. Nope, your
Tell-
wife.
tell
Your
us.
wife knows where you are.
So, everybody get a pen and paper. I'll give you till now. So, what you do is you get thick cut pork chops. Take the apple ambush, marinate the pork chops. 25, 30 minutes, whatever. Take those pork chops, put them in a hot skillet. We do what we did, whatever. About 5 minutes on each side just to get them warm, basically. Take them out of the skillet, put them on a plate, cover them with tin foil. Also, pro tip, if you're barbecuing, cooking anything on the grill, take it off before it's done. Put it on a plate. Wrap it with tin foil. It'll finish cooking. Give it about 10, 15 minutes.
Cook.
It'll slowly cook. It'll be the juiciest meat you've ever had. I heard it as I was saying it. Anyway.
Did we mention the nut milk?
Take the pork chops, put them in the pan, give them about 5 minutes on each side, take them out, put them on a plate, tin foil, turn the heat down, scrape all the stuff out of the bottom of the pan, pour a little more apple ambush in if you'd like. Take it off the heat.
Deglaze the pan.
Yes,
With
deglaze
the
the pan. We use an apple and half of just an onion, white onion, that's what we use. Cut it up, throw it in that pan, let it reduce for 10, 12, 15 minutes, whatever you want. By that time the pork is done cooking, you get a nice little sweet kind of cinnamon apple-y gravy that goes with it. Also, fun tip, you can drink this while you're doing it.
You do it.
It's multi-use.
When you cook pork chops, you will go through almost 3/4 of a bottle between the recipe and the drinking, but it's worth it.
I see a question out there. When are we doing an Old Tom gin?
We don't have one in the horizon.
We don't have one on the horizon, and that is not how we develop flavors. We don't set out to necessarily make a certain thing.
Replicate. I mean, the closest is
we have a
that
cast
cast gin, and that cast gin kind of playing with the
Add
sweetness,
a little simple
different
syrup to it,
spices. Well, it's not quite the same. I mean, there's a little bit more botanical.
Also, the Old Tom is a wide. I mean, it is a big ass category.
It was sweet. It was barrel aged.
Yeah.
And it had different, like, heavier spice characters to it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of easy ways to kind of, mimic that. You take a gin, you up its like Angelica, a little bit of its cinnamon.
But I've had unsweet Old Toms. Again, like modern Old Toms don't really have a set.
No, not the same
idea.
It's a wide character, but barrel aging was always that big part of it, and it was it was that American like style of gin, of taking it and putting it in oak.
Yes.
But
yeah, we work and research on a lot of stuff all the time, but we don't really necessarily go, we want this.
Well, we don't.
We're more like,
hey, too close to something.
This is a good flavor, or this. What if we, did something? I don't know. It's just a very.
Will you make me this?
No.
You're just so needy, Randy.
He said, "Will you make me an old Tom gin?" No, but I do have a delightful cash gin you can have.
Damn it, Randy. Randy who?
For
just
the Blue
keep
Dog.
with damn it, Randy.
Damn it, Randy.
Yeah. Yes. Karen wants to know what time dinner is. Don't ask Greg. Ask Rebecca.
Rebecca
That's
makes
true.
food. I'm no good at it.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
That's not true. You grill.
I grill, but that's it.
Eric doesn't even do that. I literally do all of the cooking, all of the grilling.
I can cook a few things. But
all of it.
It's not great.
So as you discuss your significant others and their grilling habits, I recommend grabbing a refreshing apple ambush chila.
I would love one.
He'll pay you in snuggles.
No,
I think
just want it for
I think
free.
you overestimate. No, he'll pay for the Old Tom gin and snuggles. I think you.
No, damn it, Randy.
I think you overestimate how we're just really enjoying not being around most people.
Yeah, we don't want you here, Randy.
You're overestimating how much I like this snuggling my dog.
Yeah, we all have dogs.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
love our
we're
dogs. Some have more than others. Some were forced into their dogs.
Yeah, but you could add all your dogs together in weight, and they'd equal the weight of my dog.
Well, yeah.
And all of your dogs together would still not even be one of my dogs.
But we decided that in, what was it? The apartment could have up to 50 pounds.
Oh, the 50 pounds.
You get
5 Shih Tzus.
50 pounds of actual dog.
We're going to end on this.
Of...
So when there's those contracts in apartments that are like, you
There's
can
a
have a
loophole.
dog, but 50 pounds. Like 50 pounds of dog. So like, my Flynn is a 50-pound dog. Actually, he's a 75-pound
One dog. Yeah,
so I can have Flynn's head because he's part
Okay, that
Rottweiler.
just got real dark.
Or you can have like
5 living Shih Tzus.
5 living and breathing Shih
10-pound
Tzus.
Shih Tzus. Can I have 2 25-pound border collies?
No,
like,
you want 5 Shih Tzus.
I mean, I don't. That's your breed.
It's a pile of shit.
18 teacup poodle.
Yeah, I often think of a pile of shit when I think of Greg.
Aw, wait.
So stay healthy.
That's not an all moment.
Anyway, I hope you guys at some point will make this delightful.
It is fantastic.
It is
and
really
easy.
It's
good.
really
It is
good
so
hot.
good.
Like I originally made it hot, and
So is
it's
it just this, that,
but
and that?
yeah,
I missed the
Yeah.
recipe. Nice.
Equal
it's
parts.
phenomenally
It's really
delicious, warm. And again, we made it through Thanksgiving week with just our own personal percolator of it.
Pretty much.
Jerry tried to steal the rest of it, but
Damn it, Jerry.
I
Damn
hit-
it, Jerry and
I hit
Randy.
it.
People with Y's at the end of their names. Ugh. Just kidding.
yeah.
Tony. Any Tony.
And I'm like, I
All
don't think
Tonys.
Tony's watching.
No, not Tony. No, just
Unless
Tony.
Tony Buell is. Hi, we love you. Be nice to him. Yeah, it's a really simple cocktail. And again, the Ambush is probably one of the easiest one. I've never made a bad cocktail with the Ambush. There's ones I've liked better.
There's too much ambush in a cocktail?
But I've never had like a bad one. Like I've made bad vodka drinks. But I've never made a bad it's like I've had
It's
better,
hard.
but it's
really hard to
really
make a
hard
bad
to
cocktail.
mess
with it.
up.
Now you can have,
It
like
is.
Keith said, you can have too much of it. It can get overpowering. The sweet, but it's
And when you say the sweet gets overpowering, it's
it's too
overpowering.
much.
yeah.
I've never.
So
had
it
that.
is real. I don't think enough people
I'm not
use
speaking
it.
from experience.
Well,
Again,
JT,
it tastes great over ice, but I think the Ambush really is a great bartender bar cocktail spirit.
and what JT does is if it he used to do. I don't know if he does much anymore, but he will take a little bit, about an ounce and a half of the rested, and then put about a half ounce of the apple with that. So it cuts the cinnamon and the sugar sweetness, but it adds enough to the rested to enhance that flavor.
It also just goes great with tea.
Yeah.
I
put it in hot chocolate before.
I hot toddy this one quite a bit. It's
just over ice cream.
it's
Heat this
pretty
up by
much
itself.
the
It's
only
really good.
reason I made it through one of the shows was just apple ambush hot toddy. It's how when I made the NyQuil hot toddy at the Christmas party 3 years ago.
These are
I
different
was
recipes
not
that we're
great.
getting into.
Not living my best life, but I made it through the party and was able to
Stick with
get
the
everybody the hell
chai
out.
tea.
And
the
not
pork chops.
NyQuil and apple
No,
ambush.
So tomorrow is the end of
Christmassy.
shit we made up week,
Christmassy.
and we are making.
A drink.
It's called
I believe
The
we're
drink.
Is
doing
it the New
is-
Amsterdam?
It is the New Amsterdam.
This is a drink that Keith forgot that we invented in his house. But luckily
wonder
I
how that
remember.
happened.
Luckily I keep all Post-it notes, so just remember that. I have them somewhere, you just don't
Which
know
is
it.
important because I cobble drinks together on
And
Post-it
then
notes.
next week is...
Next week are
What
we
is
getting
next
into
week?
your favorite week?
No, I think that is in 2
Oh, that's a
weeks.
couple. I thought that was a couple weeks away.
Yeah, I think that's in 2... My favorite week's in
Diabetes
2
week
weeks.
is 2 weeks away.
Champagne week! Champagne is low sugar and low calorie.
Oh, I think,
Today, Keith, we're live.
Oh, that's a shame. I think next week we're talking about adding some,
Better workers.
guests that are locally made in some of our cocktails because we realize we just don't do everything.
Oh yeah, we play well with others.
We play well with others.
I don't think that's the official name of the week, but it is now the
We
unofficial
play with
name
our
of the
friends.
week. We play with our friends. That is not how that'll be put on Facebook, but it is now forever in this
It
video.
is now. There's no editing.
It's forever in
Also
this
forever
video.
in the other video, and I'm going to say it for the next week every time I can too.
Also, We're going to end also with happy birthday, Mom, in case you're watching now.
Happy birthday, Tessie.
Everybody
Happy
remember
birthday.
that it is my
Happy
mother's
29th birthday, Tessie.
Okay, no.
Kiss
Now
it.
you're
Happy
just-
22nd birthday, Tessie.
I mean, her youngest daughter's
I
going to
just
turn
Price is
40,
Right at that
so,
shit,
like,
yeah.
I don't know about
Price
that.
is right. Happy $1 birthday, Tessie.
Yay! Closest without going over.
Cool.
Also, as a reminder for everybody, as people are trying to figure out what they're doing, both personally, with their business, in general, with their life,
Don't be a dick.
don't be nice.
Don't be nice.
Be nice. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
nice.
Don't be a
Be
dick.
nice. Nice.
Do it.
dick.
Stop.
Nope.
Don't
That
know.
just got edited together out of context.
It's okay that you may have done it differently or you want something else. Everybody is doing the best they can. Just be nice and respectful. Let's try that. Maybe? Yeah. All right.
Just take a step back and think for 1 second.
We're-
For me, that's a huge
Oh my
thing.
God.
Yeah,
Greg Brinker just told everybody to take a step back and think.
I don't even know what I meant.
Get that in there, world.
Let it sink in,
Yeah.
people.
Anyway, as always, we're gonna say be nice. We're gonna say
Stay healthy.
stay safe. You want to add anything?
Thanks for watching again. We miss you guys. Can't wait till the tasting room opens.
Keep your spirits up. Look at how giant my hand was.
Look how
It's as big as your giant Sasquatch face.
what the hell?